Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelai Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs, your safe space for authenticity and transformation. We have events throughout the Pacific Northwest, many online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm excited to be here today with Wanda Buckner. Wanda, it's great to be with you.
Thank you, Lorelai.
So tell us, what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
So at the event, I will be giving free chakra checks for people and for animals. So just like a medical doctor would check your pulse and your blood pressure and your heart, an acupuncturist would check your pulses. What I do is check the chakras to see what the energy flow is. And each chakra has both a physical, a mental, an emotional, and spiritual component. So come by my booth. I can do it for both you and your animals. Just show me a photo and I can tell you how their energy is flowing.
Great. And then what are the other kinds of sessions that you do with people and with animals?
I will be doing a talk both Saturday and Sunday that will inform people more about what the chakras are and what they do. Many people don't realize each chakra is associated with the gland in our body. And I will do demonstrations showing when I look at the energy of an animal or a person, what that indicates to me in terms of the flow of energy and what may be influencing it.
Mhm. And then it's okay if you don't do these sessions at the events, but what are the different things you do in private sessions, like checking the chakras? What does it enable you to do and support people and their animals?
The chakras are an indication of our health in those four areas. And I work with people and animals directly through heart to heart and spirit to spirit communication, through compassionate communication. And the human and I work together to discover what it is that is holding back the human or the animal from being their ideal self. I also do hypnotherapy, and the client and myself choose what is best for them at that time. It may be that they want mediumship. Perhaps they would like to talk to a beloved animal that has passed or a beloved person. The Reiki is profound. I do holy fire Reiki. And what's wonderful about that, it's not about me talking or me doing it. The Reiki energy works directly with the client or with the animal in order to provide what they need in that moment.
Do you mind sharing a little bit? How did you get started doing this work? And how did you discover that you wanted to work with animals? That's not as common.
Well, all of us who work in this field know that everyone has the capacity to do healing, to do psychic work. And it doesn't matter if it's a human or an animal or a plant for that matter. The way that people come to this, some it is from the time they were little. They realize that they see things that other people don't. For others, it is through training, like in Healing Touch, where they offer training for nurses so that they can do the energy work themselves. And then some people come to it through a cataclysmic experience. It so think of it like playing the piano. There are some kids who sit down as toddlers and they're picking out tunes and their parents are amazed. There are some kids who are forced to go to piano lessons and they do learn, you know. And then there are some people who, just by some happenstance happen to see a piano and touch it and like, oh, I'll be damned, I can do that, you know. So it doesn't mean they'll become virtuoso pianists or that they will want to devote their lives to this work. But for me, it was a cataclysmic experience. My friend decided, without doctor's advice, to stop all of her medications and stop her 3 times a week dialysis. She knew she would only have 5 to 7 days to live after that. I visited her twice a day. I would chat with her, and then I was just compelled to run my hands above her body, about 6 inches above her body, from above her head to below her feet, almost like a sweeping motion, slowly. And the results were astounding. By the end of the 5 days, she was still without any medication. However, she was lucid, she was pain free, she was at peace. I was astounded. And so were her family and friends. And they asked me what it was, and I had no idea. And so you can imagine after that, I began taking classes, reading, looking for a way to understand this energy and why it could be so powerful. The results, well, I gave away 100 free sessions, and the results were so powerful that I quit my proposal writing and development business and opened my business healing services for people and animals. It has been a wonderful journey. My years of volunteering in a veterinary office, as well as my current contracted services for hospice and my personal life experiences, all inform my work. The psychic ability to look into people's lives, to see their deceased loved ones, to hear from them, to see whole scenes, to look at an animal and with that heart to heart connection, understand more about what is contributing to any behavior issues or human animal bond issues or even indicators of health issues is a wonderful adjunct to providing a full holistic session for my client.
I love your story and your description of all the different ways that people open, and yeah, such an impactful experience that you had, clearly. Well, I'm so excited to have you part of the community and to be offering your work to people. If people want to reach out to you, how do they find you on the web?
I'm easily reached at wandabuckner.com. I do want to say that people can schedule a free consultation where I can talk to them personally about what they can tell me what their issue is, and I can provide information on how it would look for me to address that issue with them.
Great, great. Thank you so much. Again, so excited to have you be offering your work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And for all of you listening and watching, you can find out more about all of our events at MeWeFairs.com. Take care.